Got some Raging Blast 2 finally. Wanted to play this for a while, because I love this game. But I couldn't find it for a while, but now that we found it, I can play it. I love this intro, by the way. Originally, it had a different song, because all the music in this had to be replaced. For the same reasons as the Budokai games got replaced music with the later versions, with the HD collection. If you have an earlier copy of this game, it'll have the original soundtrack, but I always, like, this intro is iconic to me with this song, even though there is, like, one that actually has, like, lyrics and stuff. Now, yesterday I did fire this up and watch the plan to eradicate the Super Saiyan so that I could have Hachiyak unlocked. Obviously, I'm not going to stream watching that because it's a fucking Dragon Ball OVA that Toei would probably fucking, copyright claim me into oblivion. Or copyright strike me into oblivion, for that matter.
Watch this video with Daffy Duck.
Okay. So, before we continue the game, I guess Corbin wants me to watch a video. Is it one that I'll need to...
It's just a couple...
What?
Just a couple seconds.
Okay. Let's see.
Why didn't you tell me I have a bump on my feet? I never noticed a bump. Do not patronize me! If there is something wrong with me that I don't know about, then you owe it to me as my best friend to tell me! Alright, you're a narcissist? You're a sociopath? You're probably a psychopath.
That's really funny.
Paranoid? Sexist?
I fucking love that Daffy in that show.
Those are just quirks!
Those are just quirks!
Yeah.
Now, I'm playing Raging Blast 2, which is actually unique because it's one of the only Dragon Ball games that doesn't actually care about like having a story mode. Instead, it has Galaxy mode, which is more like an arcade mode, and it does not follow the Z story at all. It's its own thing.
I fucking hate that these clips are like marked for kids.
Yeah. This will play as Hachiyak, since this is like the only game that has him, other than the really old Plan to Eradicate the Saiyans game from like '97. Alright, I haven't played Raging Blast 2 in a fat minute, but I have played Raging Blast 1 on stream.
I told my brother...
Good?
I told my brother Wesley, seriously, Kai's voice actress for Bulma that are walking aimlessly into the woods without a map, and he'd respond, lol, brutal. I literally never say shit like that to Wesley, I just wanted to see how he'd react.
I was gonna say, if he thinks that's brutal, he should hear our conversations on the regular.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lose.
But yeah, like the thing I like about this game is that it doesn't fucking like need to retell the Z story. It just has an arcade mode that lets you just do battles to progress.
Could you imagine how fucked up I would seem if I was if I like said this all the crazy shit I say?
Right?
They'd lock me up.
I actually did stream Raging Blast 2 years ago, now that I think about it, and then I reused the gameplay of it when we did that Death Note versus Dragon Ball Evolution debate.
I'm watching more Z with the new soundtrack.
By the new soundtrack, you mean the American soundtrack, or...?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the Falconer soundtrack is the best way to watch it. Like, watch the US broadcast version.
Yeah. This video quality really doesn't bother me, though.
No, but like I said, I think that the orange bricks do get too much hate. Like if you're talking like objective quality, there are problems with it. Like the colors are far too high contrast, the aspect ratio's wrong. But like, I think people make too much of a big deal about it.
This is maybe retarded, but I always preferred like higher contrast for cartoons.
Well, some of the character, like for instance, like the Super Saiyan hair looks more white than it should. There's less detail in the hyperbolic time chamber. Like there's little things like that.
Yeah.
But, like, for me, that doesn't, like... For me, honestly, the fact that it has the good soundtrack literally outweighs all of that. Like, that's how much more important the soundtrack is to me than that.
It's funny how much Z with the beginning scene with Gohan, just like the beginning Goku and Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Skipping the first couple episodes because I know I already saw the.
One of these days we should watch the Ocean dub, but you'll probably need to get the Blu-ray like I have.
Yeah. I'll get it eventually. Because I actually do really want to see it.
Did I ever send you the link to the Blu-ray?
That one? I don't.
You annoying
I'm sure I can
piece of
do it.
trash.
Well, yeah, if you get to the point where you want to do it, just,
Stop toying with me!
You unlocked all the characters in Raging Blast 2 and played the game for days. It's a good game. Yeah, no, Raging Blast 2 is great. I never beat Nail's Galaxy mode, because fucking Nail's Galaxy mode is really, really difficult. Like, because of that fight where you have to fight Frieza and not get hit a single time, and you have to fight all the forms of Frieza. You also like the animes in Raging Blast? Oh, you mean like how it has the plan to eradicate the Super Saiyans, which is how I unlocked Hachiyak, obviously. I want to watch the 97 version of it, because I have a DVD of it. Because obviously Raging Blast 2 includes the remake. But I like that Raging Blast 2 has a bunch of, like, ridiculous characters that you can't get. Or, not that you can't get, I mean, like, you can unlock all the characters, but, like, Raging Blast 2 has, like, Super Saiyan 3 Broly and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Which, like, it's, like, the only game that has those. Other than maybe, like, Dragon Ball Heroes. It also just has a ton of characters from the movies in general. Like, it's got, like, Janemba and Cooler.
Come on, now.
Man, Dragon Ball Z Kai tells like the story a lot quicker.
Yes, it does. But it leaves out a lot of good filler. Like, Gohan and Piccolo have a lot more, like, scenes together in Z than they do in Kai.
Yeah.
Like, I think Z is way better than Kai, personally. Like, I think Kai is good if you're just wanting to get through it quick, but I think that, like, Z is, like, the obvious choice for me.
Man, I'd love to live in the comics.
Like, were you saying that quicker is a positive or a negative? Just out of curiosity.
I wasn't really saying it as either.
God, you're just making an observation. Now, granted, like I said, there, like, for instance, Frieza Saga. I would say Kai is probably better just because the Frieza fight is really fucking long in original.
Yeah.
Although, I love the first half of the Frieza Saga, which there's a lot of good filler in that doesn't exist in Kai, so... I just hate how they drag out the Frieza fight. It's a shame they never put Super Saiyan 4 in the game. Well, yeah! That is one thing about Raging Blast. Raging Blast has a lot of cool characters, but it doesn't have any, like, GT stuff at all. Whereas at least Budokai 3 has Super Saiyan 4, Omega Shenron, and, does Budokai 3 have Super 17? I think it might, but I could be wrong. No, it's maybe. I know Xenoverse does, but I can't remember if, Budokai 3 does. Dude, Broly is fucking me up. What the hell? Am I doing any damage to him? Oh, I guess I just had to do a set amount of damage and not die.
That's a lot of damage.
Hi.
What's up, Edgar?
So, what are your thoughts on this theater?
I think you're a weird fuck, dude.
Yeah?
There's something wrong with your brain, Edgar.
So, if you see a deer in your house, show them your Atsuki Doji.
Why?
There's something wrong with your brain.
They can watch it?
Okay. I have several issues with this. First off, why would a deer, like, be in my house? Next up, why would I show them a tentacle hentai? They wouldn't be able to pay attention to it, and even if they could, why the fuck would I want them to?
So that they could see it?
What does a deer seeing a hentai accomplish?
Edgar, you have to be the biggest brain dead moron I've ever met.
You can show it to a dog or an animal.
Why?
Why? They wouldn't understand it!
And I wouldn't want them to.
Yeah.
Even if they did, they'd be like, I don't care who this random lady is and why this is happening to her.
Yeah.
I sent my brother Wesley my Harley Quinn art and also the fucking GIF that's like, this bad boy can fit so much spaghetti in it.
Uh-huh.
I'll leave it to you.
I'm just sending him weird shit to see if he says anything.
I assume you sent him the regular Harley Quinn one and not the
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be funny if I sent that one.
Here I go.
Edgar, you are dear. That's what Super Gaming said.
Let's go. Yeah.
Here I go.
Eating a baked potato with a bit of salad and mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I love his simple answers when I ask him, why would we do that? So they could see it.
Yeah. I don't understand anything he wants. I wonder if are we making him more retarded?
I don't know. I don't know if that's possible.
What if Piccolo was in the Taliban?
You say what if Piccolo was in the Taliban?
Yeah. What would happen? Piccolo? Oh, hell no. Piccolo's turban looks like an uncircumcised.
God damn it, stop it! Or...
This guy might even be more powerful than Broly.
thought in this video, like, it would somehow, the deer would step in home his comment, but no, he's just like, hey, what if this random animal is just inside your home?
Well, yeah. If you see this in your home, you patrol it every day.
We would just literally run around and make a mess of the house.
Yeah.
It's funny, Edgar watches that video, and then he thinks, I gotta ask my friends what they would do if this thing was in their house, if they'd show it to Doji.
Yeah. Edgar is fucking nuts.
It would be funny if you literally let a deer into his home and tried to make it watch Doji.
Yeah.
That's gotta happen in Sergeant Prince.
Okay.
Like the deer, like he keeps trying to make it watch Yotsuki, but just keeps running around and trashing his whole house.
He should also tell the deer, now it's okay if you disagree with me on this, but don't bash my opinion.
And then the deer just kicks him in the face.
Yeah.
That's weird. Like all the there's like a scene in this episode where like they were showing a bunch of books on Chi-Chi's bookshelf, and like most of them had English names. Then just random ones were just scribbles for titles.
Reminds me of your
It wasn't even
bookshelf that I did in
Huh?
Sergeant. Remember the bookshelf I did for you in Sergeant Friends?
Yeah. Half the shit was unreadable.
All of it said something though. Like there were a
Yeah.
lot of jokes there, a lot of which are
Yeah, a
incomprehensible.
lot of things on Fallout, which is funnier now because you play more Fallout than I do now.
Well, yeah.
Did I keep you waiting?
Gohan's literally like crying. What's his name? Fucking Goku's brother or whatever.
Raditz?
Imbecile!
Yeah, Raditz. Where he's fucking like, shut up! Stop crying! Yelling at
It's over!
Why wasn't Gohan born a little hell spawn like Goku was?
Because he's only half Saiyan.
Okay.
You know they made it in Dragon Ball Super. They changed it so that Goku was like 3 when he was sent to Earth instead of like a baby that was only a couple days old.
That's stupid. Super fucking retarded. I started watching Super today and I was sucked.
Well, yeah, like I said, we're gonna watch the Super movies, but that's it. Like we're not watching the show, just the movies. Because the movies are
Yeah.
actually good.
It's crazy to me that my brother Casey first Kai in Super.
Yeah.
No one he's always uncomfortable when I talk about Bulma done.
Edgar's brain is the shape of a... Does that say nut? It's kind of hard to read it right now because of the fucking stupid fucking reaction thing, which I can't just automatically have off on all my streams.
Sit up!
Don't stop.
Not over yet. Come on.
If I want my phone to pick up my audio, I have to yell at it. It's crazy.
Over here. All I need are my feet.
Fuck
This would
off!
probably pick up my audio a lot better if I took the case off.
Probably. Fuck. This is really annoying. Vegito is much more annoying than Gogeta right now. Fuck the hell off! There we go. Not a good ranking there, I assume, but I at least beat it. Still S, okay, not bad.
Monster. It's on you. It's time for me to step in. Special beam cannon.
I'll fight you next.
Hey, boo-boo! That's really funny that you just instinctively say hey, boo-boo when you yawn now. See, I'll obnoxiously say the word yawn when I yawn, but I started doing that intentionally to annoy people, and then it just kind of happens now. Same thing with how I exaggerate all of my burps to be really loud and annoying.
Yeah.
And my sneezes. I exaggerate my sneezes too. Like, and again, it started as me being annoying intentionally, and now it just happens.
Looks like it's my turn now.
Looks like it's my turn now. Got me. Got me.
Fuck off! Stop it, Goku! You whore! Just die, just stand there and die. Let's do it. It'll be fun. It'll be a good fight. I'll never see it coming. Stop, bitch! Whore! Fornicator! Fuck off! What the hell are the controls? How do I block?
Monster. I am a mighty Super Saiyan. Impossible. It's time for me to step in. I'll fight you next.
I really do not dislike though that this soundtrack takes away the end credits song.
I hate the end credits song.
Why?
I just don't like it. Well, I don't hate it, I guess. I just don't like it.
Okay.
So that's why when you liked it so much, I was surprised, because I honestly think it's kind of annoying.
It's a goofy, funny song.
Okay.
I like how he just says a bunch of nonsense.
God damn it, just fucking die already.
I am a mighty Super Saiyan!
It's funny, because, like, Kwaman's Land put that song as, like, his #3 favorite Dragon Ball song. And I was like, that's odd. Okay. But he started talking about how, like, the song actually has, like, this really good meaning about, like, Gohan's, like, progress and shit. I'm like, did we listen to the same song?
I just like the song because it's retarded.
Right?
It's time for me
Like,
to
I like, if
step
it was, like, there were just the retarded lyrics, I'd probably like it, like, a lot more, but I just don't like the tune. Like, I don't like the way it sounds.
Well, I figured it was on purpose to make it sound even weirder. Like, I honestly thought the whole point of the song was just to be weird. Because it's, like, really off-tune, or what, I don't know what you would call it, but, like, it's, like,
Well, it's, like, distorted.
literally, yeah, it just sounds weird, I like it.
Okay. I do like that the lyrics are nonsensical, but I just don't really like the song all that much. I think Dragon Ball Original has a way better end credit song, though.
Yeah. Like, the Popcorn Shower song is probably my 5th favorite.
It's probably your 5th favorite?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, out of all the songs, or just the intros and outros?
Out of the songs I've heard.
Well, I guess you haven't gotten to Cell games yet, or like, you haven't heard like Vegeta Super Saiyan or Android 17 and 18 theme. Or Perfect Cell runs. Like, there's way better songs than Zenkai Power.
Like, the best song I think is the intro to Dragon Ball. And then I like the intro for Dragon Ball Z Kai, and then the end credits to Dragon Ball.
So yeah, your list is very, very different than mine. See, my favorite is Super Buu. My second favorite is Vegeta Super Saiyan. My third favorite is Solid State Scouter. My fourth favorite is Android 17 and 18 theme. My fifth favorite is Perfect Cell runs. I should do a top 10 Dragon Ball songs.
The lyrics to the American Dragon Ball theme, though, are better than the lyrics for the Japanese.
Yeah.
Because when I was watching it, I was really reading the lyrics, and I was like, man, this isn't as catchy.
Yeah. But I should do a top 10 Dragon Ball songs and just play like a clip of the song for each entry as well. And see if I can get away with that.
Yeah.
It's funny though, because you also, like, I like Dragon Soul, but you definitely like it a lot more than I do.
Yeah. I like that the lyrics are just insanely upbeat.
fight you next.
Okay, so it is right bumper to block. I'm just not doing it right, I guess. Or, like, maybe you can't block while you're in the middle of doing attack. Like, you can't counter or something. Or countering might be a different button. Or I'm off with the timing.
I was looking up the Sergeant Frog theme song, and one of in the top comments said simultaneously the world's worst and greatest show of all time.
I can't fight anymore.
Fuck!
Oh, hey, it's my turn. Watch out! Looks like it's my turn now.
Hold it! Finally!
I'm gonna go into Vintage's server for a minute and then come back.
Okay. I got Super Saiyan 3 Broly.
Come on! Looks like it's my turn now. Hit me! Like that! Let's go! Right. I can't lose yet. Like that! That's how I got going! Whoa! No! The Patara earrings are more powerful than I ever imagined. You're gonna pay for this!
I'm your opponent.
Darn it! This means I transformed for nothing!
opponent.
Like that! Darn it! This means I transformed for nothing!
Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back.
Nigga. Yo, Nagi.
Mm-hmm. My Abashiri family review is the worst example of that because I say it a lot in that video.
I think it's really stupid that Hardluck doesn't like cynical art.
Yeah. Although, Corbin, I do gotta call out something on that with you.
What?
So, you say you don't want your kids to necessarily have a focus or concept on evil. So cynical art, you said, would be good for kids, but now you say it. But by that logic, it wouldn't be.
Have I said cynical art would be good for kids?
Well, you've said it. Well, not necessarily good for. Well, like kind of. That was part of the argument. Was about Gundam.
Well, yeah, I even said I agreed with Hardluck, but I still thought it was a better show. Like, I literally said I even said to Hardluck that I agree that, like, like shows for kids should have like a positive, like more uplifting message, but that doesn't mean it's a bad show.
But I think that a kids thing can have like tragedy and failure because a certain degree of that is necessary for preparation. You know what I mean? For the world.
Kind of think that I don't know. I think like the cynical aspects of life are actually better when adults have to go through it themselves.
I'm just saying, if you don't prepare your kids, then you're failing as a parent.
Well, I can teach them like hard work, that they actually have to do stuff. I'm not gonna.
Well, like, let me put it this way: like, an argument that I know that, like, something that we both agreed on at one point, but I don't know if you do anymore. A story where the main hero fails can be good for kids, where they see like a hero doing the right thing, even though they fail in the end.
I wouldn't want my kid doing the right thing and failing.
Okay, so you're completely different than you used to be. Cool. I disagree with you 100% and think that you're just wrong.
Well, I mean that, like, before all else, I want my kid to actually, like, have a good life for himself.
No, I agree, but, like, I think that the message of doing the right thing in the face of where the odds are against you, even if it fails, standing up for what you believe in, I think that's a good thing.
I think that's a good lesson, but I think it's more something to learn as an adult.
Okay, cool. Then you have to learn, like... So then, no, I think that you can learn that when you're younger, too. Like, I think that fundamentally that is a core difference between me and you that you didn't used to have. This is a very new development in you, whether you realize it or not. I think the vast majority of lessons you should be taught should be when you're younger. There's some that obviously should be when you're an adult, but I think you should be prepared as much as possible going into adulthood.
I don't know, I just sort of think of it in like, life forms of art. And, I think that sort of are supposed to have your beginning arc be...
So you'd rather your kid, you'd rather your child go through a bad experience as an adult than have preparation for it and not have to deal with it as a kid. Like, you would rather them...
No, I just think
you would rather not prepare them and have them
miserable.
experience something bad as an adult. Oh, hey, the capture card went out. When did that happen?
I just think it would make them more miserable in childhood than it would...
I'm not saying, like, drive them down through their whole fucking childhood, because obviously there is a certain degree of childhood where you are shielded from aspects of the world. But
that some level of cynicism is good, but literally, like, in like, Gundam, where the point is literally that your own, like, literally your own country...
Well, like, let me say, like...
I don't know.
I'm not even necessarily saying cynicism at this point. I'm saying, like...
Like, I think even as a kid, you should be, like, have, like, a patriotic sense, like, and not know how, like... fucked up...
How are we defining patriotism? Because I don't want my kid to blindly think that our country can do no wrong, because... Like, patriotic in the sense is value, sure, but if they, like, yeah, our country's always the good guys, well, then they're just gonna fucking go into adulthood being retarded and having a bunch of stupid beliefs and just do whatever the government wants them to do.
I think that there's, like, I'm not saying that I'm literally
Again, like,
against any level of it to the kids. I'm just saying that on it needs to only be a small... That largely, like, the disappointments of life should come in your adulthood.
But yeah, I think that, like, for instance, like, again, I use this example a lot, and, always with this fucking Dragon Ball example, but Bardock is, I think, a really inspirational example of doing the right thing, knowing he'll fail.
I just feel like Ayn Rand's vision of art makes more sense for childhood.
This means I transformed for nothing.
But like, there's plenty of like tragedies I would let my kids watch because like I think that there are plenty of good tragedies that have like a lesson or can like you know be good to prepare them for the events of life, like understanding death and shit like that. Like I know you and I probably disagree on when they should understand death as a concept, but
I'm your opponent.
it is funny though. The like your views on parenting, given everything else you say.
Yeah.
Darn it!
Why is this fight so difficult?
Like, I would still teach my kids that you can't always get what you want, and that bad shit happens and could happen if they make the wrong decision.
Hey, well, how are you going to teach them that if you don't give them any concepts of evil?
I don't... Any concept of evil, like, I mean, like, I
You
think that they should
literally
learn
told me the other day
have,
that they shouldn't
I
have
mean, in
any
the sense
concept
that their
of evil.
actions have consequences. Not in the sense of, like, literally that... Like, I will teach my kids that their actions have consequences, but not evil in the sense, like...
That's stupid. They need
Like,
they need to understand that there is an objective morality to a degree. Like, if they have no concept of morality, when they go into adulthood, they're just going to be fucking sociopaths. Which, if that's what you want, cool.
Darn it! This means
I mean, if their life is better as a sociopath.
It won't be. And again, if you don't think rebellion will naturally come from that style of parenting, you'll learn it firsthand when it happens.
Well, I think rebellion, like...
I think rebellion is inevitable, which is why I think there's a certain degree of it that you need to expect.
Like, I mean, rebellion in, like... I don't know, like, I wouldn't call it rebellion, but, like, I think in their adult years, they literally do need to... Like, I don't think that a lot of life experiences are supposed to be taught to you by your parents. Like, I think a lot of it you are supposed to experience on your own.
Sure. But as a parent, it is your job to try and teach as much of it as you can. Like, there is
I
some
just think you need to be conservative about what you teach your kids.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying, like, teach them, like, you know, horrible shit at an early age or something. I'm just saying that they, like, you can't expect, like, sheltering like crazy. I've seen it firsthand from, like, people in my family and people I know that their parents shelter them. Like, their parents shelter them and won't let them watch all sorts of shit and won't let them do all sorts of shit. And guess what? They become rebellious. They become obsessed with things like torture. They become fucking freaks. And I've seen it firsthand.
I see people, when I see that kind of parenting with people, that kids rebel, but it's like usually in a very childish way where they don't even, where they're not, I've never seen like people get like fucked up child. Like it's mostly like their idea of rebellion.
Well, then
is
you haven't
like,
seen it as much as I have, because I've seen that parenting style actually be really fucking disastrous.
Because usually when I see like kids that have been to like the way where like parents try to teach them, where parents try to show them more the optimistic or brighter side, not, and like literally like keep a lot of the, like don't let them watch really fucked up movies and things like that. Like when they do become rebellious, they still like are still like lightly rebellious. Like their idea of rebellion never even seemed like it was a big deal to me. Like it was always like, yeah, they didn't want me drinking.
Darn it! It's
Like-
transformed for nothing.
I'm just telling you, you tell your kids not to watch something, chances are they're probably going to try and watch at least some of it.
Yeah, but that's the thing is you tell them not to watch like the lighter stuff that isn't even as bad, and then they end up watching that because they think they're being
Okay,
rebellious in
see,
some way.
Corbin, then you're agreeing with me when I said, and like, you set your expectations, like you have a certain degree of rules that you're actually okay with breaking that aren't as important as the bigger ones.
Yeah. So, like, I would introduce them like a concept of what's bad, but it would be a very light, cartoonish style of what's bad.
Here I go.
But like,
I'm
if
just saying
my kid asks me why something...
Like, I'm just saying you shouldn't show your kids shit that literally takes away their hope and optimism.
Well, yeah, of course. I largely agree with that, but I do think a certain degree of tragedy and stuff is acceptable. Like, there are appropriate contexts, and there are certain things, like...
This can't be happening. Darn it!
This is really
They're
fucking
transformed
annoying.
For nothing.
Like a lot of like shows that are tragedies like end up like having like a sort of gray moral message where it's like this guy's trying to do the right thing, but is it really for the right reason?
I think especially in their teams, though, that kind of nuance is something that you could introduce them to.
I'm your opponent.
Like, really, like, for me, like, if my kid asked me why something was wrong, I'd tell them in an age-appropriate way, depending on what age they are, depending on what they ask.
Well, yeah, like, you could give me an example of something, you could ask me, like, what would you say to your kid in this scenario, and I come up with, like, a way that that is the light way to tell them, but still get the message across.
Like, a core thing that I would teach my kids at a very early age would be the non-aggression principle, which, you know, that's like an anarcho-capitalist thing, but I think it's really applicable in life in general, where it's like, do not aggress on people. And if they ask me why, I'd give them a three-pronged answer. Number one, because it hurts other people. Number two, an empathy perspective, like imagine if it was you. And number three, a punishment perspective.
Mm-hmm.
This fight is fucking ridiculous.
Like me, I mostly learned not to do things through.
Darn it! This means I transformed for nothing.
I almost have like no conception of morality outside of like the pain of the consequences of my act as a way of forming, like as a way to relate. Like I only through like feeling for doing something wrong was I able to relate to other people when they feel pain like that.
You know, you really don't do yourself any favors on the whole not a sociopath thing when you say stuff like that.
Here I go.
I just mean like that is what teaches me empathy, not like nothing my parents ever were just like, you shouldn't do this because it makes me feel bad. Like to that I'm just like.
Well, that's why you also relate it to themselves. Like, for instance, like I said, you tell them like, well, if someone punched you, you wouldn't like it, so don't do that to them.
Well, if you told me that as a kid, I just wouldn't offend.
All right, well then I'd punch you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And be like, see that? That's what you did to that other guy that you hit at school. Don't do it.
Literally, my parents told me that like if people did mess with me, I should just beat them up.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Like standing up for yourself is a whole other thing. But schools are bullshit with that now, you know. Like, schools will actually, like, get the kid in trouble for fighting back, and, like, a lot of times they won't even go after the fucking kid who was fucking starting it in the first place. It's fucking bullshit.
Oh, yeah. It's happened to me several times, yeah.
I really hate
Literally, I would just start shit with people, like, and make fun of people until they would, well, like, hit me, and then I would use that as a justification for hitting them.
I gotta say, I hate how in fucking Soul Rage mode, I can't fucking use Ki Blasts. I'd win this so quickly if I could use fucking Ki Blasts.
Darn it! This means I transformed for nothing!
I think when it comes to like showing my kid, when it's like this cynical like stuff, I'm like, I think I'm just saying it in a bad way. I'm not meaning literally hide everything from.
Well, when you talk about sheltering, you give the implication that you have this utopian idea where they can be shielded from any negativity of the world and have literally no concept of evil, and that just isn't possible.
Well, no, it's not that I don't want them to have any concept of evil. It's just that I don't think that that's going to help them in their younger years. But I think that it mostly just needs to be like a relation, empathy through, like.
I'll tell you this. One of my biggest things with my morality was objective morality when I was growing up. And I'm speaking from my own experience and how I grew. So, what I'm saying is, the concept of evil helped me not be an evil piece of shit when I was a lot younger. Because I actually cared about that sort of thing. Now, granted, it was from a religious context. But
See, I guess I'm just different because at a young age when I was taught about like good and evil, it just made me want to be evil.
Well, that's just because you're a piece of shit.
That's what I'm saying is like I just feel like my son would be that way, like something about my genetics or something. But that's just how he is. Because literally, like, that's how like a lot of my like parents, things like that's how a lot of them was like they thought about morality all the time, and they
Yeah, but
ended up doing that too.
Here's the thing, Corbin. When you were raised by morality, like for instance, your mom doesn't actually believe in stuff because if she did, she'd be a better person. My parents actually believed in the shit they taught me.
But like the way my mom was taught was like that sort of black and white moral way as a child, which I think is true. Like there is black and white morality, but I think that kids don't have a way of like healthily processing that, or at least a lot of kids I've known.
Well, then maybe there's something in the fucking water where you're at. Like I'm saying, overemphasis on evil. Yeah, sure, that'll draw people to it. And I'm not saying just go strictly on, oh, this is wrong. Fucking hell, will you stop fucking swapping out so fucking soon, you stupid piece of shit!
Because like when I was a kid and I saw the way like people like the sort of fear that people had of evil, like just kind of made me like, oh, okay, so if you're a bad person, people will just fear and respect you.
This sounds to me like you were raised in a really shitty community. I'm getting so fucking tired of this!
So this is it.
Darn it! This means I transformed for nothing!
Fuck this! I'm not doing this stupid level right now.
Goku's got a damn hole in his chest. Like, I think Goku would actually be a really good role model for a kid.
I agree.
1 second.
I mean, there's some aspects of original Dragon Ball that maybe not be age appropriate.
Yeah, that stuff doesn't bother me. So I gotta go real quick.
Let's finish this quick! You're dead!
I'm your opponent.
My ki is rising fast! Start to finish. Show me. entertain me!
Fuck off! Four!
But I think what like works with Goku for kids is that when he's in hard times, he doesn't give up. Like obviously, like.
Mm-hmm.
I just mean that that's overall the message I want to give my kid is that when he's in hard times, he has to keep trying and have the optimism and hope that something better is going to happen.
Yeah.
But how? I am invincible!
Like I don't think anybody wishes that their kid would be cynical.
No escape!
Yeah.
And there's lots of things with like messages where like the hero loses that I'm okay with my kid watching.
Like
Don't
Rocky.
That things is
Like, think about Rocky. Rocky would be a good example.
yeah.
Like Rocky
I
was.
just don't want my kid to like literally think everything's against him.
Sure. I'm just saying, gotta make sure you're careful and don't like give them the opposite impression either, because if they think everything is always going to work in their favor, they're going to be sadly disappointed.
I think that's a good lesson that might probably go wrong, but that if you try hard enough, that's the only way things will go right.
Right.
Like, I want to teach him that when he loses, what he should do is get back up, obviously.
He's kicking ass on this fight before, but now...
Because if you think literally everything... If you think it's always going to be wrong, it's a mentality that.
Well, yeah, if you think that you have no chance of success, then you have no chance of success because you think so.
Yeah.
Entertain me!
And I actually am I actually am good at talking to kids though. Like I've had my Faith's autistic son, my brother Colton. Like I have I'm good at explaining things to kids.
How sad.
Super Saiyan 3 Broly looks cool. Yeah, he's cool, and he's fucking huge. I mean, granted, Broly's huge in general, but like, I feel like this game they made him they made him even bigger. Like, look at fucking Kid Buu compared to fucking Broly. It's ridiculous. Like, granted, Kid Buu is small, so I guess it makes sense, but...
So is Piccolo basically Gohan's Master Roshi?
Yes. Piccolo is basically Gohan's other dad. Like, Piccolo raises Gohan in a lot of ways. Like, Piccolo raises Gohan more than Goku does for a lot of the series.
Would you say Goku is a bad dad?
I think that is, highly exaggerated by people who watched Abridged, because most of the time when he's not there, it's because he's literally fucking dead.
Yeah. I just mean since he's a father that literally is just out all the time going on battles and stuff,
yes.
like...
So, again, yes, there is an aspect of that yes, he is kind of. Like, he's not a great dad, he's some...
But obviously, like, that's what he needs to do.
Right. And, like, I think people who, like, a lot of people who exaggerate it have only seen Abridged, you know? But yes, I do, like, Vegeta's a way better dad than Goku, though. Like, Vegeta actually spends, like, a ton of time with his kids and actually raises them.
But also because of Goku's intelligence, which I know Abridged, like, Goku is still, like, there's a lot of things he would be able to teach his ways.
Yeah, but, like, he understands the world a lot more than fucking Abridged and Super would lead you on to believe.
Yeah.
Like, some people say that he's a bad dad because of the Cell games, with the way that he makes Gohan fight Cell and, like, intentionally, like, gives Cell a Sensu Bean to make Cell at full power when Gohan fights him. But that was actually necessary because Gohan was literally the only one powerful enough to beat Cell, and the only way he'd unlock that power is if he got stressed and angry enough to actually, become powerful, like, to actually awaken Super Saiyan 2. So literally everything Goku does in the Cell games was literally the only way that it was possible to defeat Cell.
I really want to get a new figure of Goku with the wings.
Yeah. But, I do think Vegeta is the better father. Which is funny because when Vegeta is first introduced to Trunks, it seems like he really doesn't give a shit about him. But, there's several major moments where Vegeta actually clearly shows that he cares, like, a lot.
I guess another thing, too, with the way I was thinking about, like, is just that, like, when I was a kid, I just remember that when my parents taught me something, it literally never integrated into me. Like, I don't know, like, anytime my parents would tell me something rather than me learning, like, my experiences, I just always, like, was like, it just didn't absorb.
Well, I think there's a combination, like, you learn both from experience and, like, theoretical, and, like, it sounds to me like you're just a lot more left-brained.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I was a lot more right-brained, whereas everything to me was logical, like it's easier to tell me something. Like, it depends on what it is, obviously. Like, there's things that are obviously still easier to show me than tell me, but...
I think you mean you're left brain and I'm right brain.
No.
Because left brain is logical, analytical, linear, verbal, factual, sequential, while right brain is...
I've heard the exact opposite.
Because right brain, like it says, is the more creative, intuitive, artistic, nonverbal,
I've
emotional, and
literally
imaginative.
always heard the exact opposite. That's weird. I was literally taught the exact opposite in school.
That's funny, because literally everything I see says that. Yeah, because it says a left brain person, logical, analytical, and objective. Which I would say, like, I am still, like, analytical, but
I'm just saying, as a kid, the way you learned was very much, I guess, right-brained, because I guess, for whatever reason, schools literally taught me the wrong fucking thing, if that's the case.
I also, it probably is like a thing where it's like, kids need to be taught in different ways. Like, you have to adapt to what your kid is like.
Yeah.
So,
I'll kill you.
like, sometimes certain techniques just aren't going to work, so you have to try, you have to change. Like, I think when I was a kid, what would have taught me better was if people used, like, if people put me in situations where I had to learn from the experience rather.
And again, I think that you do need to learn from a combination of experience and lessons. Like, there are things that I obviously learned better through experience than by being told stuff. It just depends on what it is.
I just always imagine because, like, I know which elements, like, I know which parts of me I sort of get from my dad. But obviously, like, even if I if I have a kid that's going to be somebody else, that's going to be the woman. Have half the woman's genetics too, though, so it's going to be so it's not going to be exactly the same as how I needed to be taught as a kid.
Right.
But I still know that there's a lot of things that the way that I learned that I should have been taught a certain way, and I want to.
Well, and to be fair, on average, boys learn by getting hands-on with experience, which is why school is actually kind of geared against boys at a younger age. Like, as boys get older, they tend to become more logical and more like that, right? But like, earlier on, boys learn a lot easier through hands-on stuff, which is why elementary school through middle school actually tends to favor girls more than boys, whereas high school, boys tend to do better because it sort of reverses as they get older. Obviously, in general, because each individual kid is going to learn differently.
My ki is rising fast.
Shut up, Chi-Chi. Stupid bitch.
But Cobra, don't you like Chi-Chi because she's sweet and pure, and whereas Boba is bitchy?
Is Jisoo talking about the same damn character?
Right? Like, Bulma is clearly, like Bulma's a better wife than Chi-Chi, because she supports Vegeta.
Yeah, like, when it comes to, like, actual, like, she's like, more bratty, like, everything, like, but, like, when it comes to, like, Vegeta, way better wife.
Like, again, I do think that, Chi-Chi is worse in Abridged, so Abridged also does lead people to believe that she's worse than she is, but she is still a fucking terrible mag, who literally, like, would rather let the world die than have her son not do homework.
Yeah.
Now, granted, Gohan is, like, a scholarly type. Like, he doesn't... Like, Gohan only fights when he has to. Gohan doesn't actually like fighting like most Saiyans do.
You won't beat me!
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I love Future Gohan. Like, Future Gohan is easily the coolest Gohan, just because, like, he's in, like, a shit world where everything's gone to hell, and, like, everybody else is... Like, all the other major fighters are dead except him and Trunks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Future Gohan and Cell Games Gohan are the two best versions of Gohan. Fuck's sake! How is he regenerating health? What the fuck? Finally! Got him.
My ki is rising fast!
Machichi sucks. Gohan literally only married her. Or not Gohan. Goku literally only married her because he made a promise not knowing what marriage was. He thought it was like a cake or something. He's like, oh, marriage, I'll have some of that next time. I promise.
Yeah.
And then she
Used to
literally...
be into marriage, the other way around.
Like, she literally shows up, fights him in a tournament, and then she's like, you promised me. And he's like, well, I guess I did promise. And then they go and instantly get married.
Yeah.
Whereas Bulma and Vegeta, like, it clearly just started as, like, a lust thing. Like, Vegeta was clearly just fucking her because he found her attractive.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like, with Vegeta, though, like, he clearly does care about Bulma later on. Like, there is a scene in Battle of Gods where, he, like, the whole movie of Battle of Gods, Vegeta's been doing everything Beerus wants because, like, he's genuinely scared of Beerus because Beerus is, like, really, really powerful. But, Beerus hits Bulma and Vegeta, like, snaps at him and, like, starts beating the shit out of him. Which is actually a really good scene, because it's another one of the times where it shows that he cares about his family. Like, the best ones, though, are when he, like, when he attacks Cell for killing Trunks, or when he sacrifices himself to save Trunks.
Yeah. He's using, like, idea for the Dreidel song, like, doesn't work at all. He's like, oh, Hussein, you are secretly gay. Because you're from Africa, you are like Harambe. That doesn't work for Dreidel.
Not at all. Do you know what does, though?
What?
The Roly Poly Oly song. I figured that out at work when I was being retarded one time. I'm like, he's Roly Poly Oly, he's small and smart and round, and in the world of curves and curls, he's the swellest kid around.
Yeah.
He's roly-poly-oly, he's small and smart and round, and in the land of...
Yeah. Like, literally, what he's saying, you literally have to change the tune to make it work. So, evil Biden, you go after the kids, but then you got your laptop, saw your full bid. Oh yeah, that works more.
Come on! All I need are my feet.
Vegito is a tough nut to crack.
My ki is rising fast.
Another thing too, though, is that when I was a kid, like my mom would tell me about her like bad life experiences and be like, so that you can learn from me to not do these. But like, really, it was just like sounded to me like she was kind of like bragging. So just like, this isn't taken very well, is it?
And I get what you're saying. Let's go get an easy achievement real quick.
Be the black face man. Be for the black. Seriously, this song. The end credits, like song for the new soundtrack. Sounds like looks like weird or something.
Can I not view credits until I beat the game, or well, not beat the game, but... Yeah, I guess I haven't unlocked the credits yet. Interesting. Because I know there's an achievement for watching the credits. Wait, I don't have Future Gohan unlocked yet, do I?
No! Eep, eep. I raped sheep.
Yeah, I don't have Future Gohan unlocked, so I can't get that achievement yet, so what the hell am I even doing?
That's it. No more. No more playing around. Come on, I'll show you for taking us lightly.
Fuck
Let
off!
that child alone.
I'd rather watch Big Green Dub, like, the whole series than... Like, if there was an entire series Big Green Dub, I'd rather do that than, sub.
Yeah.
Keep me down.
There's literally no objective argument for why the sub is better.
Yeah.
Like, it literally just comes down to, like... I don't even fucking know, like, it has to be just nostalgia or preference, like, because it just seems to me like it's like, oh, subs are better kind of thing, like, I don't see how it could actually, but it's better.
Yeah.
It literally, like, there is, like, it's literally, the dub is better in every conceivable way.
Yeah.
If I was Japanese watching the fucking original, I'd be like, Matt, holy shit, this sucks. And I'd change it to the dub.
Right? Got that one.
Probably better dubbed in every language than it is in Japanese.
Yeah. Champion of the World Tournament of the Hard difficulty, huh? Well, this achievement's impossible to get now. I think I have this one on my real account. Well, I guess it's not impossible to get. But I just have to put this in one that can go live if it still has Xbox Live.
Piccolo's a green vampire. Yeah, why the fuck is Gohan so scared of everything? Like, Jesus Christ, you're like...
He's 4 years old, Corbin.
He's still fucking invincible. Like, what painful experiences have made him this fearful?
Watch out, because
Like, it has to be Chi-Chi's parents.
Yep. Yep. Just finish you off.
So the real, like, unless he was taught to be afraid of everything, he would just go up to like a fucking alligator with its mouth wide open, probably fucking inside its mouth.
I mean, like how Goku would do as a kid? Goku do shit like that all the time.
I mean, like an actual kid would do that without the parent to pull it, like without a mom to pull his arm away.
No, but like Goku used to like go and just attack wild animals and shit all the time.
Yeah. But I mean, like a real kid, he wouldn't, not that he would attack animals, but literally would just walk right into danger. Goku, get Goku and everyone.
Do you think the Speedy dub is better than the sub, Corbin?
Yeah. At least it's enjoyable.
Right.
I'm Goku. Marching on hot beast. Hey, Bulma, don't you like my youthful spirit?
Follow this. You're out of here. Not bad.
Stop it! Stop it!
Begging for your life. Get out of here, loser.
I must you destroy everything.
What? Yep. Yep. I'll take you down. Flash.
Well, good thing Dr. Zero can't absorb my ki in this game either. Is there more games where he can't than can? I guess you can do it that way.
Your energy's mine.
Krillin, you wanna fight me? Goku, I think I'm gonna fucking break you in half.
We're saying 3 power yet.
Please, Krillin, don't break my hip.
Watch out. Yep. Follow this? This can't be happening. Base trash!
Go, 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 go.
I am number one!
Alright, I should probably get going here in a minute to go pick up Theron for work.
Do you think my kids would ever hang out with York?
I would assume so, if we lived in the same area. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this stream.